Hey there, it's Pete Thorn. Thanks for joining me. I'm here today to show you guys the fantastic Ramble FX Marvel Drive. Now, you heard it on all the guitar parts in that song at the beginning of the video. I don't want to state the obvious, but you can definitely tell by the tone of those guitar tracks and also by the cosmetics of this pedal that it is Plexi inspired. So I meant to capture that great British cranked up amp overdrive sound, and does it just smashingly well. I think it sounds really terrific. I've tried a few different incarnations of this pedal, and this is the final revision that is out now and available. And yeah, once again, I think it just sounds great. It does all the way from sort of low mid gain through to really high gain solo tones. On the track at the beginning of the video, you heard a stereo pan pair of rhythm guitars that I kind of had the pedal set up for sort of a mid-gain sound. I was playing my Les Paul for those parts, and then I was using my Sir Classic S for much higher gain tone for the solo. And yeah, once again, I just think it sounds great. It does that tone extremely, extremely well. So some unique features on this pedal. I don't think I've seen this on any other Plexi inspired pedal, but it mimics the high treble and normal channels actually of a real Plexi amp. So yeah, you basically got two different volume controls there. The normal is, you know, much more bassy and round sounding, and the high treble one is where you're going to get all your, you know, cutting kind of rock and roll distortion from, and you blend them to get a really, really nice balanced sound. You can use one or the other too on their own, just like you could on a real Plexi amp, but I really dig the tones when you're kind of blending them together. Then you've got a control here labeled master. That's your overall output volume, and a presence control, which is really, really nice. You can use the pedal, I find, with amps with a bright switch or a bright cap by just rolling the presence all the way back, or, you know, quite low. Or if you've got a darker or a more neutral sounding amp, roll that presence up to around 7 or 8, and it'll cut through really nice. That's actually how I was using it on the song at the beginning of the video. I was using the bright switch on my PT100 amp off, and I had the presence rolled up around 3/4 of the way up, and it sounded really good to me. Last but not least, there's a switch here for 18 volt or 9 volt operation. I'll show you what that does to the sound. Really, really cool. It switches up the feel and the sound of the pedal as well. When it's in 9 volt mode, the pedal gets a little quieter, so you might want to crank up the master. 18 volt mode, it gets quite a bit louder and sounds a little more bold, and transients kick a little bit harder and that kind of thing. All right, let's check out some sound examples now of the Ramble FX Marvel Drive. Here we go. Thanks for watching my video on the Ramble FX Marvel Drive. You can check out the pedal at the website you see there on your screen. Please hit subscribe if you haven't. Come back and see my channel often for more videos. I'd really appreciate it. And hey, I am Pete Thorn. Over and out.